Hello everybody, welcome to this live edition of MyGrowth OnPoint broadcast here on YouTube. My apologies for not chatting to you last week. It has been such a hectic week and circumstances but here I am, and actually Bitcoin has behaved pretty well last week in our absence. It actually did overshoot, like you can see, that downward sloping trend line on the weekly chart, which is fantastic for Bitcoin. It's really a good sign, Bitcoin being able to break out of this down sloping trend line, which has been carrying on, or it has already started here in April 21. And so yeah, great news. Obviously we will come back for a retest like we usually do. You will see here it managed to break out, and everybody expected the W to play out, but then it returned to retest the weekly trend line and actually failed the test. And for the entire year and a bit, we have been trading below this trend line, which was resistance, and now it has become support. Not a strong support yet, nonetheless support. And what's helping is this daily uptrend that is now crossing the weekly downsloping, and there will be it will be very difficult for Bitcoin to break down below this area. So what I foresee for the near future, if we have a look on the 4-hour chart, is that yes, it will certainly come back to retest this trend line, the weekly down sloping trend line, and you can see there's an area of imbalance that coincides with this area. The imbalance has been created here with this candle. So in the immediate short term, I will not suggest entering into a long trade on Bitcoin. Rather wait for it to break down below this horizontal support. If it breaks through and closes a candle on the 1-hour time frame below this one support, then it will become resistance, and it will tend to want drop down to come and retest here. And once this imbalance area is filled, it will bounce off this weekly. That is what we hope for, and then shoot up by the length of this pole of this flag over here. Yeah, so you can see on the stochastic RSI on the 4-hour, it's turning down. The MACD is very weak. There's very weak positive momentum in the market at the moment, so it has been trading above the histogram for quite some time. We can expect it now to go below the histogram and trade below it for some time while it retests, and then will reverse to the upside, hopefully. So for the short term, rather wait for short trades. And speaking of short trades, if you are unfamiliar with leverage trading and short trades, we actually have decided to present the leverage trade course for free for anybody who's interested. So if you click on the description below, you will see there's a link to a Google Doc, and if you complete that Google Doc to register your participation, we will let you know whether your registration has been successful or not. But please note, it is not for beginner traders. You need to have been trading for at least 6 months, be an experienced spot trader, and then we're going to discuss items like leverage trading, short and long on BYBIT, and we're going to chat a bit about trading using 3 commas to automate your trades, and just discuss some more advanced indicators that we usually talk about here on YouTube. So yeah, that's for Bitcoin. Let's just see what else we have lined up for you. You will see the Bitcoin dominance. It did come down from there a bit, and it should come down to retest this horizontal support. Stochastic RSI is also showing it's turning down and trading below the histogram at the moment. So we are expecting the Bitcoin dominance to drop slightly. Alts are getting stronger at the moment, which is of course helping our trading style and strategy a lot. Coins to look at to trade, I want to remind you that there's a halving coming up for Bitcoin So not Bitcoin, I'm so sorry, Litecoin. So be very careful. It might look like the ideal short opportunity for Litecoin, but the halving early August will definitely cause this price to spike sharply. Rather get invested as soon as you see it turning to the upside again. Rather enter and be ready to leverage off the halving in the beginning of August. They estimate, lots of the TAs, that price will increase to anything between 200 and 300 USDT per Litecoin. So this might be a good long-term call. You can also have a coin that I love to trade, is ACH. It has not yet spiked up like most of the other coins has already done. Over here you will see there's a candle that created an imbalance. So if you trade it up to that area of imbalance from approximately here, there is about 26% profit for you in that trade. This of course will be only after Bitcoin's retrace. So wait for your stochastic RSI to hit this oversold area, and also wait for your MACD to cross to the upside and form the MACD lines above the histogram. Then ACH will yield some good profits for you. Another good one to look at is audio. It's more or less the same trading strategy and indicators visible as we've seen on ACH. There's the candle that created your imbalance. It has broken through this diagonal resistance line, trend line over here. It did not yet come back to retest it. So my suspicion is that when Bitcoin comes back to retest the diagonal support, so will audio and most of the other coins. And when it bounces back, then you've got a nice percentage of profit. If it goes straight up right now, which you 10 to 1 won't, it will come and retest. There's 19% profit. But if it does retest and you enter after the retest, there's about 30% profit for you in audio. So keep an eye on that one. Charles also sent us some nice trades and trading ideas. Render is very close to the breakout line, so this is the daily chart. So if Render manages to retest this diagonal support line, there's a good profit for you there. If it doesn't, then you've got a short, because it will come and retest the bottom of this pennant. So you can calculate that trade on Render. And then Link is also a very nice short opportunity. At the moment it's finding very, very strong resistance against this diagonal resistance line. It's not managing to break through. It will 10 to 1 fail to reach the top of this pennant and break down to the downside. It's a nice imbalance right there, and also at the bottom of this trend line. So you can trade it up to 6.32, or you can it might even come down to this level, come and test the 6 USDT again before it will go back up. Then I also want to remind you, we have got our live pizza event this Friday, 7 July, 2 o'clock in the Boardwalk Office Park. The address and all the detail are in the description below. So if you are in the area, come and meet us, come and trade with us and have a slice of pizza. It's great fun. It's really a nice social event, and to get out on a Friday afternoon. So come and trade with us and share some strategies and brainstorm around the coins. That's all from me today. I hope I see you on Thursday. Remember, we have a live Zoom on Thursday as well, where you can participate. And yeah, hope to see you Friday, and tell the people about our course that is free. If you know other traders that have some experience under the belt, let them join us and have some great fun and chase those numbers. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. See you on